Network is proudly brought to you by follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
If you're in the Minot area and looking for a rental, start here. I just moved and had no idea where to begin, but then I found Creative Property Management. They've got the most listings in town, apartments, townhomes, even single-family homes. They made it easy, helped me find a place that felt like home, and their 24/7 maintenance means no stress. Whether you're new to the area or just ready for a change, book a tour with CPM today.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Since 2003, the architects and engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Not everyone starts their day at the same time or in the same way. But no matter when or how, Ferendry Electric Cooperative is there to help power every moment of it in countless ways. Because whenever it starts, one thing is certain: we never stop. Ferendry Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms, and watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Is proudly brought to you by PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Welcome inside of Olson Gymnasium, the campus, I'll call it, of Century High School in North Bismarck as we get set for WDA volleyball tonight. And what a matchup this evening as the number 1 seeded Century Patriots play host to the number 2 Minot High Majets, a 1 versus 2 matchup to close out the regular season in the WDA conference play. Hi again, volleyball fans. Alongside Mackenzie Quintus, Todd Domrey's welcoming you to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Timely services that don't slow you down. 15-minute oil changes locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. Let's welcome you inside the broadcast booth as, boy, where did the regular season go? We talk about this every year. It's like Where'd the summer go? Where'd the fall go? Where did the volleyball season go?
I mean, time flies when you're having fun, right?
Exactly. And it will be fun tonight. These two teams have earned the number 1 and number 2 seeds, and now it's a chance to see if is Century going to kind of roll through the remainder of the regular season and the postseason like they did up to this point, or is somebody like Minot going to answer the bell here and give Century back-to-back losses in the conference?
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, it would be. It doesn't happen very often. As much success as Century's had in the conference, wins against them don't come easy, especially on this court right here.
Yep.
But I don't know. I just got the sneaky suspicion that Minot's going to come out to play tonight. These two teams locked into their respective spots in the WDA standings, and so you will say that there's nothing to play for, really, but that's really not the case.
Oh, no, definitely not. I think anytime you come play on Century's court and you're playing against Century, there's always something to play for.
Well,
especially, Minot coming in as number 2, they want to prove something.
And I don't care what sport it is. If it's football, if it's volleyball, if it's hockey, if it's basketball, if it's baseball, the Magi, the Majettes, and the Pats, that has turned into a pretty good rivalry within the WDA, and I think we'll see exactly that tonight. As let's jump right into the standings as we get to the bracketology tonight, brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto. And so there's a lot settled in the conference. Obviously, Century 27-2 overall, 16-1 in the conference. They have locked up the number 1 seed. Minot is locked into number 2. Then you got some things to settle tonight, as you got Jamestown, Legacy, and Bismarck scrambling, I'll call it, to see tonight who is going to be the 3, 4, and 5 seed. Those are the only spots that aren't just locked in. Everything else is settled within the conference slate, as you've played 17 of the 18 allotted games. And so as you look at the games tonight, Jamestown is at Mandan, and then you've got Bismarck High at Williston. So those two teams would be favored in that one. Dickinson and Legacy is a game that could have a role in the conference standings. But hey, Mandan's been playing better. 7-10 now. The Braves in that number 7 spot. So the other thing that we know about is the play-in games are set. And so Mandan will be hosting Williston, and that'll happen on Friday night. And Minot North will host St. Mary's on Thursday night. And those are your games to get into the WDA tournament. The 7 versus 10. Whoever is successful in that game would take on Minot High, and the 8 and 9 game, whoever wins that one would play the Century Patriots. So, yeah, it's there's still some things to settle, but a lot of it has filled in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's your WDA volleyball standings tonight, brought to you by Trusted Tire and Auto. It is senior night tonight, so it'll be all the pomp and circumstance, as the Patriots will be recognizing 7 12th graders tonight on their home floor, playing here at Olson Gymnasium for the final time, and a nice crowd has filed in as well here in the capital city, as they always seem to follow the Patriots pretty well. There's your WDA standings tonight. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on after this timeout. We'll dig into our keys to the game, and we'll have some more of the particulars here, including a big announcement, as got a little thing called playoff football coming this Friday and Saturday night on the PSP Network. More of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show as we roll on from Olson Gymnasium after this break.
Your bank had your back, or would go the extra mile to give you the service and attention you need. Partnering with the right community bank can make all the difference. We like to think of a community bank as one that supports its local community. You need to know that whatever your financial future holds, your bank will be there to provide practical support. As a community bank, BNC National Bank will be there for whatever you need in the long haul. Reach out to our team today to learn more about how we're able to help you succeed. Member FDIC.
You worked hard, saved well, and invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
In times of loss, ServPro brings hope. With expertise in Minot and Bismarck, we don't just restore homes, we rebuild lives.
Nobody thinks about personal injury until it happens. But when injury strikes, so will your bills and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clamine, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clamine, and McBride.
Good to have Aaron Wald producing, run the cameras for us tonight on the PSP Network. Todd Darmers alongside Mackenzie Quintus. And what have we here? I detect a theme, and what is it? Bring a cane to the game?
I got it. It's senior night.
Senior night. There you go. Well done, Mackenzie. So you can't sneak anything past her. That's why she's one of the best color commentators in the business. Senior night tonight at Century High School, so you got the gray-haired wigs out. I love it. It's our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, timely services that won't slow you down. 15 minutes, stay in your car for a drive-through oil change. And local actually matters. The Lundins have been taking care of cars for 25 years in Bismarck and Minot. Stay in your car for a drive-through oil change, 15 minutes or less. Good to have the Valvoline Instant Oil Change folks bringing you our pregame tonight as Minot High 19-11 on the season, Century 27-2. Patriots coming off of a loss. They just played at Jamestown last Thursday and were defeated 3-1 by the Blue Jays. And so that's going to be something that I'm sure the league took notice of. They finally, Horace had tripped up Century earlier this year, and now all of a sudden the Patriots lose one in conference play. So that'll just kind of, I think, probably change just a little bit of the psyche of the teams around the league. And I'm guessing that Century's going to want to rebound from that. But, Mackenzie, while we have a second here, let's talk about Minot High. A team that was picked number 6 by the preseason poll in the WDA. That's the coaches poll. So you want to talk about a team that has kind of exceeded expectations and in some ways, maybe rebounded from a team they thought should have gotten to state last year but didn't. But, man, the season that the Majets have put together has been just outstanding. Yeah, for sure. And you have to kind of think that maybe, they were so close to making it to state last year and then coming in and having the coaches think that they're the 6th team that maybe put a little chip on their shoulder and gave them something to play for and say, we'll show you what we can do. Well, and, you always kind of talk about the battery, I'll call it, in baseball. If you got a good pitcher, catcher, and maybe somebody up the middle that can take care of things, that's a pretty good place to start. If you're trying to build a good volleyball team, have a returning first-team All-State setter like Mackenzie Duffner. Yeah. Have somebody that's on the back row leads the WDA in digs in Camden Vardy, and so that's a pretty good place to build a nucleus. And I know, by the way, you throw in Kinsley Gilmore, who's right up in the top of the league in kills, and so Coach Jesse Gertson has built a very strong Minot program, and that nucleus has been sound. Yeah, for sure. You nailed it, Todd. They have an incredible setter. We know that, but if she can't set the ball if they can't pass it to her, and so they've got somebody who can get her a pass, and then from there it's up to Mackenzie to pass it around, or not pass it, but set it around to all of her her weapons that she has, and they've got a few. Yeah, exactly. And then you got a strong middle in Eve Knudsen, and just a well-rounded team for Minot High. And boy, they have, I'm not going to say exploded on the scene this year, but the Majets have been playing great volleyball. I had a chance to visit with Coach Gertson tonight. He was like, oh, PSP Network is here. He was immediately contacting his wife, Christine, and a hello to you tonight, Christine, for how good to have you tuned in tonight. She was happy that PSP was covering the game tonight. Well, I have to feel that we probably have a few viewers from Minot, right? Absolutely. Yeah, our home bases of Minot and Bismarck with the PSP Network, so happy to do what we do. We love promoting these local athletes on the network. All right, without any further ado, what we did a second ago was in the business called a broadcasting tease. How about that lineup for semifinal football this Friday and Saturday night on the PSP Network? We get it started with a 2A contest in the Magic City. Central Cast, the Squirrels, will come to town to take on Minot North with a berth at the Dakota Bowl on the line. And then we got a Capital City clash. Legacy and Century will do battle for the second time this year. The last one came down in the last possession. And so one of those two teams is going to be playing at the Fargo Dome next week. And then, oh, by the way, just a little bonus game on Saturday. Division A matchup, 1A. And that will feature Velva, Drake, Animus, Garrison, the Aggies, in a rematch of a semifinal game from a year ago. And they take on number 1 Langdon area in a 4-versus-1 matchup from Northeast North Dakota in Langdon. So how about that lineup? We are thrilled to have exclusive broadcast coverage for those 3 contests on the PSP network. And oh, by the way, those will be on PSP Plus. So go out and get your app today and subscribe to those contests. We are thrilled to be bringing them to you this weekend on the PSP network. All right, we'll take a timeout. Our pregame rolls on. We'll come back with our keys of the game as we're closing in on the lineups. A little senior night tonight as we'll recognize 7 seniors for the Century Patriots. And we'll get set for our anthem as well as we bring that to you on the PSP network. Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on after this timeout on the PSP network.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
For those who dream big, Ackerman Estvold is here with the latest tools and innovations to design smart. Our team of architects and engineers carefully plan every step of construction, making it possible to build bold. And most importantly, we know how valuable it is to give back, ensuring our communities continue to thrive for generations to come. That's Ackerman Estvold.
That's one of my favorite parts of the volleyball warm-ups is right about now when a team is just thundering away.
Yeah, wide open net. They can just swing away. It's so fun.
Yeah, and it's kind of like announcing your presence with authority, right?
Oh, yeah, a little intimidating going on, you know.
You trying to just, like, send them down inside the 10-foot line, just, like, straight down.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you can even ricochet one into the opponents that are watching, even better.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Get them all scared.
Oh, that's so good. Hey, fans, be sure to follow and subscribe on our social media platforms. PSP, one of the fastest-growing media companies in the state. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And while you're out there, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, as we like to promote local athletes here on the network. All right, Mackenzie, time for our keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game. It's getting colder out there, folks, so make sure that furnace is ready for the winter months. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. New installations, upgrades, and all your furnace needs. Get that furnace ready for winter. Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. All right, for the Minot Majets, Streak Buster. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. No, Streak Buster. What's Halloween? I mean, we can talk about Ghostbusters, I guess, but I went back and looked, and Minot has lost 22 consecutive games to the Century Patriots.
All right.
Wouldn't it be a nice way to enter the WDA tournament next week, breaking a streak like that?
Oh, my gosh. I can only imagine the excitement that those girls would feel. And, yeah, that would be quite the streak to disrupt.
Yeah, and before somebody gets their almanac out and just starts to check my my record keeping, that was just regular season and postseason games. If these two teams happen to play in a Fargo Metro tournament or a BPS crossover, which they may have, that would not be counted in those 22 straight. That's just regular season and postseason games between the Majets.
And how far back did you say that goes? 10 years?
2015.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so 10 plus years is 22 straight, and so Minot, a team that's looking to get back to the state tournament for the first time since 2011. Yeah, they are looking tonight to be a streak buster as one of your Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game. For the Century Patriots, we mentioned that loss to the Jamestown Blue Jays just the other night, so in the odd case, the Patriots are going to have to maybe rebound tonight and just maybe announce their presence again within the conference. Not that they really have to do that.
No,
They probably have a little more leeway than getting one loss. But, hey, you don't want to go stumbling into the WDA tournament losing a couple in a row if you're the Patriots.
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, it's why you play the game. Everybody can have an off night. And I mean, anybody can be beaten. But you want to come in and, like you said, show your presence and let everyone know that you're here and you're the number one team.
Exactly. And Mackenzie, you know this as well as anybody. Volleyball is such a momentum sport.
Yeah.
And that's not only within the game from set to set and first set to second set within set one, but it's also kind of in between games.
For
and
sure.
you can build a couple game momentum streak, or you can be on a bad couple game momentum streak.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
And it's little things sometimes, like serve receive. Sometimes it's serving. Sometimes it's swinging. You know what I mean? It just comes and goes.
Yep, you're so right.
All right, you're getting the Century Patriots seniors being introduced out there. We'll run through those in just a second here. But there's your keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Make sure that furnace is ready for winter. New installations, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Call Dylan today, 222-2155. Again, that's Dylan. Call him today at 222-2155. Nice. Abby Fosland being introduced there a second ago, and now you get Nora Green as the Century senior crew. Also includes Sylvia Taylor, Cadence Kostelecki, Lexus Heinley, Cambry Long, Addison Weigel, Abby Fosland, and Nora Green. There's those 7 seniors that the Century Patriots will roll out. Do you have any memories from senior nights at Berthold?
Oh gosh, nothing cool, or I shouldn't say nothing cool, but like nothing cool like I think you might tell us about. But I'm sure I was just like super, typical girl, emotional about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this is the last time you get to play on your home court, right? In many respects, unless you were lucky enough to have a regional or something district at your gym.
No.
We did have a few of those in Langdon, but not my senior years. But some of my underclassmen years, the districts and regionals were at our court, so it wasn't like your final senior night was your last night. But there you see Alexis Heinley being introduced. Yeah, so my senior night story is this for senior night basketball. In my hometown of Langdon, which go Cardinals. They are probably going to take down the Velva Drake Animus Aggies. As much as I like Velva Drake Animus, they've been a great community of supporters for the PSP network. Yeah, you're in trouble. I would love to be up there doing that game, but unfortunately, I bought Sue Bison football tickets about 3 months ago, and it just happens to be the same dang day, so now I can't even go up there and announce the game. But the crew at PSP Plus will have that in good hands tonight. Yeah, so my senior night story is this, Mackenzie. They shot free throws in Langdon, the parents did, as a fundraiser, and you'd be like a shoot-a-thon. So however many you made, you'd raise money for the basketball team, and it became a competition within the Darmry's house of who was going to make more, mom or dad.
Okay.
And on that particular night, Mom outshot Dad.
I love it.
Now Grandma Judy has bragging rights over Grandpa Fred forever on senior night from up in Langdon.
That is such a great idea. I hope there's lots of people listening that would be like, oh, we should do that at our school. I mean, I bet you could raise a lot of money.
It was cool, man.
Yeah,
you know,
especially in maybe some of those small towns where everybody knows everyone, and you can really get some people going.
Yeah, so, and just to put some context to that, they did exactly like this. They announced you, they went through the all that stuff and everything. Then at halftime, they'd bring the parents back out in the middle of the senior night game, and then they would shoot their 10 free throws or whatever as the fundraiser. So.
And so did they do that every year, or it was just like your senior year for some reason?
I remember it being all the years that
like
I was in high school. Yeah, I don't know if it's still going on. I guess that would be something that somebody would have to tune in and let me know about, but probably not, I'm guessing. I don't know.
But I think I love it.
Yeah.
I'd probably be so nervous I'd get up there and brick every shot.
There was probably some senior class that were like, we are not doing that. All right, yeah, so you saw Fosland, Nora Green, Alexis Heinley, Cadence Kostelecki, Cambry Long, and now there's Sylvia Taylor. Her folks out there, and yeah. We just about got through the entire senior night here, so kudos to us. I wasn't going to stay for the
Langdon High School.
There we go. There we go. I wasn't going to stay around for the entire thing, but there we went. All right, Century, winners of 6 of the last 9 state titles. Minot, as mentioned, looking to get back to that state class AA volleyball tournament for the first time since 2011. And boy, the Majettes got close last year. They were the number 3 seed at the WDA tournament, won their opening round game, and then lost 3-1 to BHS in the semifinals. That's Bismarck High, and then lost 3-2 to Legacy in the state qualifier game. So that's one of those things that, yeah, those Minot Majettes are looking to right that and take this number 2 seed all the way to a state AA volleyball tournament. And there you see that final senior out there tonight for the Century Patriots. That's Addison Weigel. All right, fans, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the national anthem, the lineups, and we get set for our first serve tonight. It's WDA Volleyball. It's the number 1 seeded Century Patriots, and they will host the Minot Majettes tonight, and the Majettes are your 2 seed in the conference. More of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show after this break on the PSP Network.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account,
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Now we're back at Century High School, and Riley Earhart's going to provide our national anthem tonight here on the PSP Network.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, well done, Riley. Wow, that was an awesome rendition of the national anthem. She was so cleverly hidden right behind the scorer's table that she was there she is, as she was out of the view of our main camera up here. But yeah, well done there, Riley. And I'd like to honor America, the singing of that national anthem, and say thanks to all those men and women who serve our great country, and salute our flag here on the PSP Network. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Majettes and some of the key young ladies you'll hear about tonight. We mentioned Kinsley Gilmore, the kill leader, You got Eve Knudsen leading the team in blocks. Mackenzie Duffner, the first-team All-Stater, who's heading to the University of North Dakota, is your assist leader. Camden Vardy leads the team in digs, and Everett DeShaw is your ace leader with 26. There's some of the key gals tonight for Minot High. For the Century Patriots, the kill leader is the senior Sylvia Taylor. The block leader is another senior, Alexis Heinley. The assist leader is another senior, Abby Fosland. Your leader in digs is Kinley Peterson. And aces, I didn't change that. It's not that person. It is Parker Lutman, leading the WDA in aces with 39. And we mentioned Duffner and Vardy leading this, the league in assists and digs. So, yeah, no surprise that you got the number 1 and 2 teams in the conference when you got that many league leaders in some of the various categories. Now you get your official game ball deliveries tonight. How about those little young gals out there? And we are just about set for volleyball tonight. This is the officials are ready. Your line judges are ready. The Majets are ready. And the Patriots are ready. Let's play some WDA volleyball tonight. Again, thanks to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for bringing you our pregame show tonight on the PSP Network. Let's get that JV match in progress out of there, and we are ready. Be sure to check out that ND score feed across the bottom of your live stream tonight. Get all the volleyball scores from across the region and the state. Jamie Zastapool in her 15th season is the head coach for the Century Patriots. Jesse Gertson is the 4th-year head coach for Minot High. Yeah, Jesse, of course, the Minot State alum. 3 years an assistant before being named the head coach for the Majets. Jamie Zastapool, all she does is win state titles.
Win, 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 right?
Yeah, it is 11 consecutive WDA tourney titles for Century. 10 state titles. And out on the court, you got DeShaw, Vardy, Gilmore,
Number 13, Abby Fosland.
Duffner, Brooke Bedell. We didn't even mention her in the pregame as Fosland serves, and we are underway from Century tonight. Set up for Eve Knudsen, and that is wide. Attack error gives Century our first point of the night. Yeah, Brooke Bedell averaging double figure kills on the season. DeShaw with a good first pass sets up Bedell again. Century gets a piece of that. Set wide for Lutman, and she will rock and fire.
Yeah, she just got the line on that one, but great swing by Lutman.
Well, those first 2 points look like Century didn't like losing the other night to Jamestown.
I have a feeling they didn't like that.
Good hustle there by DeShaw. Century the free ball. Fosland, back row. Good job on the middle block there, and then Heinley swings away. Pushed across, and it ricochets off a couple Patriots. Fosland somehow got that over the net. Set up for DeShaw, and there's an attack error. Century the quick 3-zip lead. Couple errors early on for the Majets have set Century out strong. A little bit of an overpass.
Yeah, and we talked about this the last time I was on the call with you, Todd, with Century, how well they serve. They're so aggressive, and you see it right there. I mean, that's to one of the best passers in the WDA, and it was just a quick overpass, which sets up Century.
Yeah, Heinley.
Hitters are drooling when they see that.
Almost another one. Heinley tips that one. Peterson bumps it over. Back set to DeShaw. Oh, Patriots get a block and a piece. Lutman, hello.
Great defense there by the Patriots to keep that ball alive. Kinley Peterson had a really great dig. And then, of course, got it back out there to Lutman, and she's swinging well already.
Well, the last game I did for the Century Patriots, They had an 11-0 start in set one against the Demons. Patriots looking for more as Heinle rips City. And you get Coach Gertson up and an early First International Bank and Trust timeout on the courts. Century has come out rolling tonight as the Patriots lead here in set one, 6-0. We'll send you to break with this latest Alexis Heinle put away.
Over 60 years combined experience in the field. Not only are we writing estimates, talking with customers, we're in the shop working alongside of our team members.
I've always had a very strong passion for repairing vehicles. I've been doing it since I've been in high school, and I've always enjoyed seeing the vehicle repaired back to the original conditions.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve the Bismarck-Mandan community for the last 7 years. We look forward to expanding into our new addition to better serve our customers, Centennial Collision and Paint.
Well, one of our keys to the game was we're going to get a bounce back for the Century Patriots. And, I guess the early returns are probably. Minot looking for a side out. It was blocked at the net. No, never did get over the net for Deshaw. She did a great job selling that.
Yep.
The officials thought otherwise, as the Patriots now have stretched this out to a touchdown lead behind a couple kills from Alexis Heinle and a couple putaways for Parker Lutman. Foslin doing a good job at the service line. Vardy to Duffner. Bedell dug out of there. Now to the donut. Century is in fuego.
Yes, they are. Everything's working for them. The hits are on fire, and then great dump there by Abby Foslin.
Coach Gertson already burned one of his timeouts. Might not have a little tough time with that serve receive right now. Century goes in the middle. Heinle tips it. Dug out of there by Duffner. Good hustle by Gilmore. Century has a chance, and they'll come to Cambry Long. Good touch there by Bedell. Back to Brooke Bedell. Century with a big double block. Deshaw. Century blocking away. It's a Century block party. And an attack error for Bedell, and Century has stacked 9 in a row. Foslin's been on the money with the serves. There comes Eve Knudsen. And Minot is on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they needed that, but that looked great. It was a really great pass. Got it right on top of Mackenzie Duffner's head there, and then they were able to get the kill.
Yeah, big swing there by Eve Knudsen. Century had no answers. Now Everett Deshaw will serve. Good pass by Taylor. Sets up Lutman. Big block for Bedell. Heinle will rise and long. Just missed the back line and a couple straight for Minot High. Everett Deshaw, of course, the gal who Josh DeMel's her uncle. Oh, and she just served up an ace.
Yeah, that was a good serve. She's got a really strong floating serve. I think Kinley Peterson at the very last minute thought maybe that's going out, but just couldn't get out of the way in time.
Well, Deshaw goes to the float serve. Century sets up Heinle. Bedell had a chance. Lutman goes line. Back to Brooke Bedell. Century's got that block well formed. Oh, but that time Everett Deshaw got one through the double block. And look at it. Look at the Majets coming back. They've scored 4 straight.
Yep.
Pass by Peterson. Cambry Long found the coffin corner. Well, thanks to Ryan Family Dealership for bringing these instant replays. Find them online at driveryan.com. You get the WDA leader in aces, Parker Lutman serving, and in full effect as the broadcaster jinx. Nice little response here for Minot. You see some teams when somebody gets up 9-0 and like the leg, they kind of just, yeah, let's just go away here in set 1 and regroup for set 2, but not the Majets. Kinsley Gilmore, her first swing. Blocked by Century. Back row attack for Bedell. Set up for Taylor. Duffner and Knutson right there, but Sylvia's got her first kill tonight.
Yeah, I like that you mentioned that, they have kind of staged a little bit of a comeback here. We talked about momentum. We talk about it all the time, but you're never truly out of it until they score, until they win by 2.
Ooh.
That was a good one.
With authority. Gilmore, the team leader in kills, got her first of the night. Watch out, senior night. That one scuttling into the Century student section, dressed up as seniors tonight. Watch this swing. Ooh.
Yeah, that was coming in hot to that that student section.
That had some heat on it. Sylvia Taylor off the top of the block. Sails out, but it was tipped. Taylor, Heinley, and Lutman all with a couple kills here early on. And you get Nora Green serving. Minot's Carl Lawson is checked on as well. Oh, the left-handed sneak attack for Duffner is down.
Yeah, and that was a really great pass by Camden Vardy, and, great choice by Mackenzie Duffner on that great pass. Maybe sometimes as a blocker, you're not going to see that coming as much. And as the defense, too. You expect her to push it out to one of her, hitters on such a great pass, but she used that to get the point for Minot High.
And now Duffner serves. Foslin with touch 1. Taylor from the right side. Blocked by Minot. Foslin rips. Vardy with a dig. Cleaned up by Lawson. Now Century had a hard time with it. Weigel, Peterson. Oh, Nora Green got it over. Now it's set up and down, but Minot High was over the net. It was fall. I think it broke the plane there, correct?
I think they actually called her in the net.
Oh, in the net,
yep.
Okay. Century to BNC Bank scoreboard in set 1 here leads 13-7. Swing for Deshaw, and Century has the block formed. Kostelecki and Foslin right there. Sylvia Taylor rotates to the back row on this rotation. Century leads by a touchdown, 14-7. Oh, that had some drop on it.
Yeah, it sure did.
Patriots serving aggressively. Taylor does the honors with the ace. Watch this thing just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Duffner to Deshaw. Oh, what a push.
Yeah, that was a great spot by Deshaw. And, Sylvia, she does a great job of playing defense, but a lot of times if you see, your tall hitters back there, that's a great chance to see if they can really defend those corners. And she placed it perfectly.
Yeah, right inside the corner, as you saw there on your Ryan Family Dealership replay. Minot gives it right back, however, on the service error. And the Patriots have doubled up the Majets. 16-8 here in set 1. Century looking to rebound from a loss in their last WDA contest. Minot looking to defeat the Patriots for the first time in 22 tries. That's as far back as I had records. As Century misfires. Yeah, Matt Mullally and the WDA staff, they had a little archive back to 2015. So we went all the way back, and 22 straight Century has defeated Minot, including 3-zip earlier this year at Minot Magic City campus. But the Majets answer there with a nice ace. Coming in to serve there is Jayla Hansen, her 16th ace of the season. Couple straight for the Majets. Hansen to the jump serve. set up for Fosland, and that hit the antenna. Fosland, a little wry smile, looking back at Coach Zastapool. Fosland again. Tangles up Duffner. Bedell bumps it over. Set up for Heinley. Ooh, with authority.
Yeah, Heinley is swinging really well tonight. She's had a lot of kills out of the middle, which, you know, we've talked about this before as well. You get your middle established, and that just opens up the net for so many other hitters.
Yeah, and Century glad to get Heinley back. She turned an ankle late against Bismarck High, sat out the games in Jamestown. Looks to be back to full strength, and the Patriots toss in an ace. This time Fosland with her 24th ace of the season. Oh, on a tee for Parker Lutman.
That's, well, Abby Fosland served a ton of points to begin the game, but there was also one in the beginning of the game where they overpassed it, and I think Heinley was the one who got the good end of that one, but this time it was Lutman.
Good pass there by Deshaw. Sets up a flip for Knutson, but that one doesn't get over the twine. Gets caught up in the tape. Man, this rotation has been money for Century.
Yes.
Man, that's like this rotation right here has scored 13 points with the 20.
Mm-hmm.
And Fosland has another ace. And you are going to get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the courts. First International Bank and Trust serving urban and rural communities, locations across Minnesota, North Dakota, Arizona. Find them online at FIBT.com. They've been founded in 1910. First International Bank and Trust, Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota locations. Century Cruising will send you the break with this Fosland ace as the Patriots leading by 10 here in set one.
Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
Let's see what Minot dials up out of the Coach Gertson timeout, and they don't have to dial anything up. The timeout always works.
He iced her. Give that one to Coach Gertson.
And Deshaw will serve. Pass by Peterson. Sets up Cambry long.
Great, yeah, like you said, that was a great pass by Peterson. And Deshaw, I've been so impressed with her serving. Those are some really tough serves, so that's a great side out for Century to get out of that rotation, because I do believe Deshaw, scored a few points on that. She kind of started Minot High's getting them some points at the beginning of the game, basically.
Century 22, Minot High 12. There's a good swing there for Brooke Bedell, her first kill of the night. And hey, get a kill and you get to serve. Well, Libero Peterson sets up. Sylvia Taylor, a couple hands on that, but then Taylor right there to drop it down.
Yep, good attempt on the dig by Camden Vardy, but just sailed a little over the net, and Sylvia Taylor was more than ready for that one.
Number 4, Alexis Heinley.
And Heinley serves to Lawson. Now Duffner to Gilmore, rolls it. Fosland with the first touch. Just bumped over. Minot High with a free ball. They have a chance. Knutson in the middle. Yes. It's probably been one of the best attacks so far tonight for Minot High. Has been that middle swing for Eve Knutson.
Yeah, and they did I like them going to her off of the free ball like that. You can get a really good pass off that free ball. They took full advantage. And just like Century, you get your middles going, it's going to open up the rest of the net.
Vardy serves. Century hit the pipe. Or went behind it, one of the two.
Yeah, I think it went behind it. The line judge was all over it.
Minot looking to score about 5 or 6 straight. Kostelecki deep. A couple errors here for Century. Slightly cracked the door open for the Majets. Patriots still lead by 7, however, here in set 1. Taylor, oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's so fun to watch her, when she gets those really great approaches, and this was a nice quick set to her. Right off of, and that's the thing, she took that pass, and sometimes you get your best hits when you took the pass and you're like, okay, and they give it right back to you, and she comes in with that great approach. Really great swing.
Serve pro set point for Century, and that will do it. Patriots come out, and they make a statement in set 1. The final is 25-16 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. And we'll take an in-between set break here, brought to you by Moonlight Home Improvement. MHI, looking for a home renovation specialist in the Magic City. Basement, kitchen, bathroom, interior renovation. Now is the time to book your free estimate with MHI. Mention the PSP Network and get 10% off your project's invoice. Call Drew now at 701-721-4612 or head to moonlighthomeimprovement.com. Is that 1,000th something?
1,000 assists for Abby Foslin.
Abby Foslin. How cool is that?
It's super cool.
We didn't even intend to get that on the air, but I was reading an ad and they did that in the background. Well done, Aaron. All right, we'll take an in-between set break here as Patriots on top on your BNC Bank scoreboard, 1-0. They win set 1, 25-16. Here we go. Kemple, the scoop. No, he went up and got it.
Deliver more wonderful birthdays at Trinity Health Family Birth Center. We offer all new private, family-centered suites. Our maternity team provides more personalized support, advanced care, and the reassurances of a NICU and a neonatologist on staff. Take a virtual tour at trinityhealth.org/Family Birth Center. Trinity Health, making more possible. Getting set for set 2. Patriots victorious in set 1, 25-16. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you at MSU. 96% of recent Minot State grads employed or continuing their education. MSU grads get jobs. Period. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. Been around for 25 years. Best pizza on the planet. Try the Blue Buffalo or the plain cheese.
Largest laser tag playground in the region, giant lunch buffet as well, and they deliver. 701-852-1700 Planet Pizza. This game also brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricant, and DEF needs. Serving North Dakota, Montana, Western Minnesota since 1938 and committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. That's Farstead Oil. Todd Domrey's alongside Mackenzie Quintus. Can have Aaron Wald producing and run the cameras for us tonight on the network as we are underway in set 2. And Heinle misses wide. Well, hey, that's better for Minot High already. They were down 9 buff before we knew what happened in set 1.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Deshaw goes to the float serve. Just out. Pretty good read on that one. Century had their heels on the line. And
Number 6, Parker Lutman.
Century will put Parker Lutman at the service line. Pass by Deshaw. Sets up Bedell, goes to the cutter. Taylor dug that one out. Now a flat-footed attack for Taylor. Left-handed dump for Duffner. Back to Taylor. Into Gilmore. Kept alive by Vardy. Knutson has to clean that up. Back row attack for Deshaw. Oh, just missed.
Yeah, that was close, but you know, that was a great rally. I'd like to see Minot High's defense was really digging up the ball. Looked like a little bit different play than we saw in the first set.
Almost an overpass, jousted at the net, and then Duffner was in Never Never Land as she had to hit it twice.
Yeah.
Well, Minot High got .1, but Century has stacked a couple on your BNC Bank scoreboard where they make managing money easy. Your life's busy. They got locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Find them online at bnc.bank. BNC Bank, our season-long scoreboard sponsor on the PSP network. Minot High scrambling. Century also scrambling, but
Minot High won that scramble. Yeah. That was truly a scramble. That
I was just glad nobody got hurt there because they were all tangled up.
It was close to the net.
Yeah, and that's where somebody twists an ankle.
Yes, it's not what you want at this time of the season.
Just wide for Bedell. So Abby Fosland, 1,000 career assists tonight. She shared the setting duties a season ago. Sharing them again this year as, there's Gilmore. Hello.
Yeah, great swing by Gilmore going down line like that. It's tough to defend. She got the kill.
Number 14, Camden Marty.
Yeah, that one was punished. Watch this one right here on your Ryan Family Dealership replay. Back in action, and Long got on top of that one. Couldn't get underneath it, and teams trade some errors here, and we're tied at 4 early on in set 2. Patriots on top, 1-0. Camden Vardy, of course, going to the University of Mary to play a little soccer for the Marauders. Oh, how about that dump? Little tip shot for the Patriots.
Yep, good, great court awareness by Sylvia Taylor there. She swings so hard that playing defense against her would be easy to get stuck on your heels. So for her to switch it up like that, it's going to probably work a lot more than it doesn't.
Nora Green off the top of the tape. Good play by Deshaw, sets up Gilmore, and that'll be good for Minot if Kinsley gets going here in set 2, and she's hit a couple straight. Went to the changeup right there down the line.
Yeah.
Century couldn't handle it. And we're tied at 5 here. Hard fought set 2 is Duffner with a service error. And we mentioned Sylvia Taylor heading to Augustana when her teammate and fellow senior Alexis Heinle also headed to St. Cloud State. And we mentioned Mackenzie Duffner is going to take her volleyball talents to the University of North Dakota. Play for the Fighting Hawks. I still can't quite get used to saying Fighting Hawks.
This doesn't roll off the tongue. Yeah, I think I even mentioned, I said I had Sue Bison tickets earlier.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. That rolls off the tongue for me.
Clearly, because then I don't catch it.
Yeah. Century's rattled off a couple straight here. Set up for Cadence Kostelecki.
I don't think Century's missed any of those overpasses tonight. They're ready for him, and they're taking advantage.
Tough serve by Taylor, set that play in motion. Taylor again, tight set. Duffner has to play it. Oh, batted down for fall. Gilmore, the right-handed server, serves from the opposite side of the court. Kostelecki. Now Taylor from the back row. Vardy digs that up. Deshaw with the tip. And it's down. It's a kill for Everett Deshaw. Which side of the court were you a server on? Were you a kind of a right-hander and over on the right side or way on the left side like Gilmore?
So I'm right-handed, and I served on the left side.
Okay.
So the opposite side of Gilmore. Yeah, that is different. That's a good observation.
Good one-handed dig there by Gilmore. Good hustle by Vardy. Minot keeps it alive. Kostelecki denied. The Magic City block party.
And that's something we haven't seen as much from Minot High tonight. They haven't really had as many blocks, and I think blocks are one of the most exciting things in volleyball as a player. Just gets your team going. So it'd be really great if we could see him get a couple more even, get the momentum going, get some points on the board. Nice dig.
Lutman. Oh, and Bedell just got tangled up with the net ever so slightly.
Yeah, that was a tough play.
Yeah, Gilmore serving on that side reminds me of the way I high jumped. I was off the wrong leg, according to many people.
Okay.
So I came from the other side, as most right-handed people.
Okay.
I was always a better jumper off of I got to get my side straight now.
Yeah.
Everybody else is coming in off the right side, and I'd be coming in off the left side.
Okay. Well, and something I just thought of and probably didn't pay enough attention to, she probably comes in and plays defense on that outside. I'll have to watch again, and that might be part of it. You know, otherwise if she's playing, you know, serving from that left side but is playing defense all the way on the opposite side of the court, then she's running across. So that could play a part in it.
Sure. Either that or maybe she likes to cut every serve.
And that could be too. I mean, it could totally be just what she got a couple aces from serving from there one time. She's like, this is it. This is where I'm going to serve.
Number 16, Jayla Hansen.
And Jayla Hansen does the honors for Minot High. Off the tape. Century goes to Foslin. Duffner digs that up, sets up Bedell. Peterson keeps that up. Taylor from the back row. Oh my goodness. Look out below.
Yeah, that was.
Number 13, Abby Foslin.
The back row attack just looks different.
It does, and she really got on top of that and snapped it down. That would have been a really tough dig to make. And to be quite honest, the Minot High player did a good job of just protecting her face on that one.
Oh, and Deshaw swung aggressively, but Century right there to block it down. The Patriots have turned a 9-8 game into a 13-9 lead here in set 2. Duffner had to track that down. Gilmore shoves it over. Dumped down by Foslin. Minot High scrambling. Set up for Heinley. Off the block, and Minot High has a point.
Number 11, Everett Deshaw.
I'll get you BNC scoreboard update here in just a second as other games we're tracking tonight on that BNC scoreboard. Lutman off the block. That kill is down for Parker.
Yeah, we don't always see Parker on the right side, but she did a great job swinging from there too.
Number 6, Parker Lutman.
Oh, Lutman dropped in a league-leading 40th ace of the season. She's been stuck on 39 for a night or two.
Yeah.
And now has just gotten off the number. 40 aces in conference play.
That's pretty impressive.
Vardy with a good dig there. Back row for Deshaw. Oh, and she snapped that one off.
Yep, great back row hit by Deshaw. Like you said, she totally snapped it down. And Minot High needed it.
Yeah, that was a rip. Back row for Century had no chance. Bedell serves. Oh, how about the hustle by Peterson? Can they get it over? Oh, no. Patriots tried. Weigel and Peterson hustling. Here's that BNC scoreboard update. Dickinson leading Legacy 2-0. That one has implications on the seeding. Of course, Century leading here. Mandan down 1-0 to Jamestown. And no report in from North and St. Mary's or Williston and Bismarck. Gilmore, Century gets a piece of that. First touch for Weigel. And Sylvia Taylor is starting to punish the volleyball.
That's one way to put it. She sure is.
I mean, Sylvia's one of our favorite hitters in the league because of the stuff like that right there.
Yeah, she's just so powerful and just has such good mechanics. She's just so fun to watch.
Well, and those Ryan Family Dealership replays, we're not changing the speed on that, folks. That's how fast that volleyball is coming in there. And Century leads by 5, and you get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the courts. Family-owned independent community bank built on the bond between employees and customers. That's First International Bank and Trust, founded in 1910. Find them online at fibt.com. Well, here's that Sylvia Taylor smackdown as we send a break with Century leading by 5.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Now those timeouts, sometimes they don't run the full allotment of time here, and we missed a service error there by the Patriots. Good timeout by Coach Gertzen. Century goes to Taylor, and that one line drives and catapults out of bounds.
Yeah, you don't see that too much from Sylvia Taylor, but that set wasn't quite, that was a tough one for her to make it a play on, and as you saw, it just sailed out of bounds.
Pass by Weigel. Kostelecki flips it over. And Duffner tried for the donut. And off the block goes Cambry Long.
Yeah, I don't blame Duffner for trying that. You know, just got to get something going from Minot High. But Kenley Peterson is doing a really great job of covering that donut. They really haven't got, I think, maybe just 1 point off of that setter dump.
Senior Nora Green serves. And she has another ace for the Patriots. Hey fans, Bones Barbecue Sauce brings you tonight's game. Created and bottled right here in North Dakota. Premium barbecue sauce, perfect for anything from ribs to burgers to veggies. Find it today at your local grocery store. That'll be Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare. That's Bones Barbecue Sauce. Patriots return the favor with a service error. Minot High could stack a few here and get right back into it.
Yeah, this is only a 4-point game. Minot's not out of this by any means. And now we have Mackenzie Duffner in the back row, so they've got 3 hitters up front.
And Sylvia Taylor found the line.
Number 2, Sylvia Taylor.
Patriots leading 20-15. Lawson with a dig. Sets up fall. And couldn't tell if that was blocked or in the net, but it's a Century, no, excuse me, it's a Minot point.
Yeah, I think, Century put up the block, but I don't think they quite sealed the net, so it came down right kind of in front of the players.
Foslin goes to the roll shot. Vardy has to dig it up, set up for Deshaw.
And that was such a great set there by Mackenzie Duffner. She really had to, kind of manipulate her body to stay out of the net. And she, typically you don't set from that direction. But she put up a great one for Deshaw, and she slammed it down.
How did she get that set going backwards?
She's just good. Yeah. That's how.
That thing was so tight to the net. To stay out of the net and put that on the money was something else. Century forms up the block. Punched over by Gilmore. Set up wide for Lutman. No. Century looking for a tip. They don't get it. It's been a good rotation for Minot High. Gilmore.
Yep, she served well for them. And
first touch for Lutman. Foslin got it. And just when Minot High was rallying, Foslin puts an end to that. Now the Patriots lead by 3 here as we enter the red zone. Kinley Peterson, played by Vardy. Bedell, Century gets a piece of that. It's tight to the net. Heinley and Fall jousted up. Flat foot attack for Green. Minot sends it over. Century with a free ball. Heinley. Gilmore gets that one up. Bedell off the block. And Minot High with a hard-earned point.
Hard-earned is right. That was a really great rally. A lot of good defense. But in the end, Minot High was able to get the point. And now we have a 2-point game. They're in it.
Number 16, Jayla Hansen.
Good hustle by the Patriots. Good hustle by the Magi. I beg your pardon, the Majets. And, almost an ace. Green. Oh, and it turns into a point for Century. How about that?
That is one thing Century does really well. I think I've seen a lot of out-of-system play by them, and they still put on a pretty aggressive, very rarely do you see Century just send over a free ball. They somehow get, an overhand hit on it, somehow make it a little more aggressive.
Yeah, that was about as unlikely as a point. That thing looked like it was got Minot High point written all over it the whole way, and Century somehow cashes it in for a 3-point lead. You get a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the court. Century leading by 3 here in set 2 with the Patriots up 1-0.
And engineers at Ackerman Estvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Estvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Century looking to close out set 2. But Minot High has other ideas.
Yep, and we talked about this before. That's been a good rotation for Century with Foslin on the service line. So for them to get out of that, this tight in the red zone, and we've got Deshaw up here, really great server.
Taylor with the first touch, sets up Cambry long. Right between Bedell and Vardy, well placed. Century closing in on a serve pro set point. And now you get the WDA leader and Ace. Ace is at the service line. Lutman the junior. Minot high goes to Knudsen. Century cleans that up. Pushed over by Taylor. Swing for Bedell. No. Deep. And now it is a serve pro set point for Century. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's serve pro. Lutman does the honors. Knudsen in the middle. Century has a chance to close it out with Sylvia Taylor. Tattoo time. And that'll do it in set 2. I didn't jot down the final score. They took it off there so fast, Mackenzie.
Same. I think
20. Hey, we're gonna, what we're gonna do? We're gonna run our Ryan Family Dealership replay here in just a second, and we're gonna cheat.
Works for me.
Century leads 2-0. Patriots win set 2, and let's take a Moonlight home improvement in between set break, and here is set point, the kill for Sylvia Taylor.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
And invested wisely. Whether it's paying for a child's education, taking the family trip you've dreamed of, giving back to the community, or funding a confident retirement, we can help you reach your goals. We are passionate about helping you make smart decisions about your spending and saving so you can feel confident about the future while enjoying life today. Together, we can design a personalized plan that takes into account your short and long-term needs and wants, but is flexible enough to adjust as your life changes.
And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. PNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Here we go for set 3. Patriots on top, 2-0. I didn't know if it was possible, but I downed a full bag of Halloween candy tonight in just over 2 sets.
'Tis the season.
Thank you, by the way, for the Century just misses with the Foslin serve. Thank you, by the way. Aaron and I got the Halloween bags tonight, so.
Compliments of the Quintus children, whether they know it or not.
Yes, it was nice. It was nice. I'm going to bring it into the broadcast booth so everybody can see what we're talking about here in a second. Is an overpass for Knudsen. Oh, and she buries it. Yeah, here's what we're talking about, folks. How about the Halloween bags? And there's nothing in it because I've ate it all.
You did good.
As Deshaw gives Century the first point with the service error.
Well, Minot High played better in set 2 than set 1, losing 25-20, but Patriots on their home court have come to play tonight. Peterson will set it up for Taylor. No.
Yeah, Minot High needs to just, they need to find someone to get hot and get a little spark going here.
Bedell with the serve. Heinley off the block. Hi fans, remember the Aggie Foundation brings you the PSP Network Player Performance of the Week, brought to you in part by the Aggie Foundation. Learn about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com. Well, when it's your night, right?
Yeah, that's, what we like to call sometimes a dirty ace.
Oh boy, yeah, you see that thing surfed the tape. Oh, Knutson. Money.
Yeah, and she's had some good kills tonight, and then how it happens sometimes, a lot of times, you get a really great kill and then shoot, I gotta sub out.
And I think your point is spot on for Minot High is, during the season you've seen, Gilmore really have stretches, DeShaw have stretches, Bedell have stretches, Fall have stretches, but just has been sporadic tonight.
Yeah.
Nobody's really gotten that heater.
Yeah.
And just really gotten that swing going consistently.
And to Century's credit, they serve so aggressively. So sometimes, you might not get enough passes in a row to get somebody hot.
Century goes to Cambry Long. Clean up there by the Majets. Gilmore has to kind of stop on a dime. Now it's almost over the net. And Century looks like they're in the net. Yep. Good start to set 3 here for the Magi. They've doubled the Majets. They've doubled up Century 6-3. Weigel with touch 1. Foslin flies in for touch 2. Blocked at the net there by Fall and Duffner. Flat-footed attack for Taylor. Good hustle by Duffner. DeShaw comes flying in. Set up for Kostelacki. Oh! Her best swing of the night.
Yeah, she saw that she had just one blocker up there on the net, and she took full advantage and swung away. Got a good kill.
All the seniors contributing tonight for Century. And you get another 12th grader serving right now, Nora Green. Duffner to Gilmore. Green to Taylor. Double block there. Back to her. Wide. Yeah, Minot High with 5 seniors of their own. Eve Knutson, Carl Lawson, Camden Vardy, Jayla Hansen, and Mackenzie Duffner. Duffner, another back set on the money. Century did well to keep that thundering hit from DeShaw up. Good pass there by Lawson. Sets up Fall. Good hustle by both teams. They're cleaning up the defensive side. Push over by Gilmore. Century goes for the donut. Can't get it. Now Gilmore. Yes!
And that was a great rally. Both sides, really great defense, a lot of really quality hits, and Minot High was able to come away with that one. She kind of, I wouldn't say she tooled that off the block. She just swung really hard, and Century didn't have their hands in the right position. So point goes to Minot High.
Duffner with another serve. Minot has doubled up Century. Foslin cuts it wide. So the Magi and the Majets operating efficiently here in set 3. And the Patriots with a couple errors here. Oh, no error on that one.
Nope. Again, just one block up for her on that one. She's rarely going to miss the opportunity with one block.
Oh, Gilmore.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? Century playing some D. No way. Oh, goodness gracious. Patriots just keeping balls alive.
Yeah, and that's just kind of how it's been tonight. You just think the ball's dead, and somehow they pinball it back over the net. And, you know, that's a tough one for Minot High because that's just deflating sometimes. So I'd like to see them get a side out here and keep the momentum going on their side. They're up. Keep this match alive.
Jousted at the net. Oh, and the win for Fall, and much needed point there for the Magi to stem that little momentum swing potentially for Century. And the Majettes still up here by 4. I keep saying Magi because Century put it up as magicians tonight on the scoreboard.
Oh, that's not how that goes.
Well,
it's Majettes.
Exactly.
But would Magi be plural for Majettes as well? You might be okay on that.
We're going to go to the judges on that one, and nope.
Okay.
I like the way you're thinking, though. Is it plural? No, I think it's just the boys go by Magi and the ladies go by Majettes.
Okay, yep, fair enough.
Yep.
And not everybody knows that. I've learned that when I, lived in Bismarck here. I would refer to them as the Majettes, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Well, that's the girls' sports. They're the Majettes." Well, I know that because.
See, we're here to also promote local kids and educate and inform.
Educate people on mascots.
Oh, big swing there for Foslin. Of course, Foslin with the University of Mary basketball offer, probably going to be taking her skills to play a little college basketball somewhere. And Kinley Peterson just dropped in an ace. There it was. Peterson serves it again. Century down by a couple. Majettes looking for a side out. Little bit of an overpass. Foslin right there. Back set for Deshaw. Yes. Off the block and in.
A little good fortune for Minot High that time. She hit it, came off the tape and it kind of rainbowed over top, but it landed in the court. So kill goes to Deshaw.
Minot High, winners of 4 out of 5 coming into tonight's game. Started the conference season winning 4 straight. And Jayla Hansen skips that serve long. Minot's been up consistently here in set 3. Century trying to crawl their way back and get the sweep tonight on their home floor. Gilmore with a good first pass. Deshaw. Oh, but Century has the Lutman and Heinley Law Firm blocking it up. That might have been more Lutman there on the block, but nonetheless, it plays. Twisted over the net. Century kept it alive. Bedell with the block. And then Heinley misfired on that one, and it's a point for the Majettes.
And good net play by the Majettes. They had a lot of blocks, and somehow Century kind of kept getting them up, but they didn't give up on that and got a block to win the set, or to win the point.
Fans minor after the game, we'll have our planning team financial advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning team financial advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com. Minot High kept that alive. Century to Lutman.
Oh.
And I think that was sailing out, but it gets tipped. Minot has led throughout here in set 3. Century looking to tie it on the serve of Parker Lutman. And Bedell just tooled the block.
swing for Cambry Long. Minot High had sent in Kaya Bergrud to serve. Century gets the side out. The Jets still leading by 1. Lawson with the pass, sets up Knutson. Century gets a piece. Now Long. Yes!
Yeah, just hit the back line there on the court. And now it's tied up.
Century's come all the way back. How about this finding the location there by Long? Yep. Dropped it in by about a foot.
Mm-hmm.
Good pass there by Deshaw. Sets the offense in motion. And Gilmore on time.
Yeah, that's what they need. That was a really great pass. Of course, anytime Mackenzie Duffner gets a good pass, she's going to put a great setup for her setters or for her hitters. And
yeah, this first pass set the whole thing in motion there. Deshaw started the offense in style. And it results, however, in a service error for the Jets, and back and forth we go. We're tied again. Century looking to stay unbeaten at home. Both their losses have come away from Olson Gymnasium. And the solo block for Fosland. You should look at that on your Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll get it done. Duffner to Gilmore, and that one is in. Let me see, Kinsley Gilmore heating up here in set 3.
yep, she's been swinging well, and they need her to get hot, get something going.
Kill leader at 12.5 a match. Number 2 in digs on the team. Kenzie Duffner serves, Taylor swings, and block not quite well formed there for the Jets. Taylor has just given Century their first lead here in set 3.
Number 2, Sylvia Taylor.
Gilmore denied. Lutman and Kostelecki.
Yep, they're a good duo up there in the front. They put up a really great block, and their stats show that.
And Coach Gertson wants a First International Bank and Trust timeout. Full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built in the bond between employees and customers. Founded in 1910. Find them online at FIBT.com. Patriots get the Lutman and Kostelecki block. We'll show it to you here as we send you into break with Century leading by 2 here in set 3.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
And, boy, Coach Gertson's been money on the timeouts tonight.
He really has. I think he's 3 for 3.
You know, if Coach...
Oh, wait, maybe not. Not 3 for 3.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, I have it. He missed one. Or, well, he didn't ice the server on one of them.
Okay.
But otherwise, so he's 3 for 4.
Century gets a kill there from Foslin, who was almost kept up there by Vardy. Patriots leading by a couple. Kinley Peterson. Vardy to Duffner. Now Minot High sets up the defense. Bedell has to bump it. Vardy just sends it over. Century the free ball. They go to Heinley. And she tips one off the block and in.
Yeah, and, you know, she can jump so high that she really just hit it right off the top of the blocker's hands. Great job by Heinley.
Century is crept up by 3 here as we near the red zone. And then Heinley, oh, Minot kept that alive. Gilmore from the back row. Heinley the tip. DeShaw, tight set. Foslin skips that over. Gilmore, no. Century just keeps the pressure on you.
Yeah, they really do.
Peterson with the float serve. Bedell tries to go across court. And you're going to get a double hit whistled there on Minot. And Century has stacked a few here late. Patriots looking for the sweep. Century leads 22-17 in set 3.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals. Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
Now Century looking for the sweep. Minot High needs to rally if they want to stick around for a 4th set. And an attack error there for Brooke Bedell has inched Century even a bit closer here. Heinley!
Oh. Excuse me, that was incredible.
My, oh my. That's all you can say about that one. Watch this overpass. Watch where this ball lands.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And a serve pro match point. Peterson serves it. Minot goes to DeShaw. Oh, nice play. And the Majets stave off 1 match point. Century, however, now just needs a side out to close the door on the night. Jayla Hansen serves. And Jayla's going to have an ace. Second one tonight. As we said earlier, reminder, stay tuned. Our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame show comes up next. Give you our Sport Clips player of the game and our Spas Etc. move of the game tonight. Foslin hammers away. Minot High. Century the free ball. Outside to Luttman, just has to backhand it over. Duffner tries to push corner. Century to Foslin. Dug up by Duffner. Bedell rolls it. Century back row to Taylor. Good piece up front by the middle, Eve Knudsen. How about this rally? Both teams staying organized. Knudsen.
Oh, nice dig.
Peterson keeps that up. Minot High with a chance here. They will go back set to DeShaw. There's no timing there. Now to Foslin.
Oh.
Deep.
What a rally. That was probably one of our best rallies of this game.
That was awesome. Both teams laying it on the line. Hansen. Century will go wide to Heinley. Good dig there by the Majets. Foslin off the block. And that will do it. I think it was 25-20 again.
Yes, I believe so.
That may be the fastest
they've ever taken the scores off in the history of volleyball. We're going to go to a Ryan Family Dealership replay here and set point in just a second, just so we can see what the final score was. Here was match point, the kill for Abby Foslin. And, yep, it was 25-20 again. Here it is for Foslin. And that tools the block, and that will do it from Century High School tonight. The Patriots victorious, 3-0. Century gets another sweep over Minot High, and the Patriots close out a 17-1 regular season. Our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show comes up next here on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
We want it all. We want our...
All right, we're back on our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame show. Hey, look at this. We got a fan club tonight. Congratulations, number one. A nice milestone. I know you got the 1,000th over in Jamestown the other night, but that was pretty cool. Get to do that on your home court.
Yeah, it was. It was special. It was senior night, too. So it's really good to celebrate with my teammates and my home fan base.
7 seniors. Talk about the group. I mean, I know you gals are close, but what does the other 6 seniors mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, they're some of my best friends for sure. We've been through the highs and lows together. It feels really good to get this win, and super excited going to postseason with them. No one else I'd rather do it with.
And for you girls to bounce back. Loss in Jamestown the other night didn't go your way, but how good was it to kind of get that in the rearview mirror and just kind of get a win tonight and get ready for the postseason?
Yeah, I think we did a really good job at just moving on and learning from our mistakes and learning what we can do better and coming in here tonight and using that to fuel us to get going right away.
Awesome game tonight, Abby.
Thank you.
Stick around. I'm going to get you a picture with all that stuff. Okay, thanks. I'll bring in Coach Zastapool here for one quick second. Yeah. All right. Hey, cool night. Obviously, senior nights tonight. You get to say kind of goodbye in some respects to 7 seniors. What's that group mean to you, and how nice was it to get a W for them tonight?
You know, this has been a great group to work with. They're definitely hungry and eager to come into the gym every day. I think that we've got a lot of talented girls, and our setters have done a nice job of spreading that ball around. And, you know, it's a group that really works hard together, and they're really genuinely nice people on and off the court. So this feels good. This was a fun one. It was a good bounce back after Jamestown. It was nice to get Lex on the court again. I didn't know Lex was playing until she walked out with her parents. So, I mean, that was not our game plan by any means. So I guess she made that decision, but it was good to see her again, and she looked good. And I told her, you know, we caged her up all week and didn't let her practice, and I guess that's what happens. I don't know.
Well, and your balance was really something tonight. I mean, the ball got spread around, and you had a lot of people swinging and contributing. And so as a coach, that kind of warms it up for the postseason, right?
It does. You know, I'm excited about where we're at. I think, you know, there's still things we'll improve on, but I thought, you know, our passers did a good job of getting that first contact, so we could definitely spread the ball around. And we've really talked about how everybody plays that role in this and plays a part, and I thought everybody stepped in. We've been working on getting louder and getting more emotion into the game, and I thought they did that tonight.
Good stuff. Another WDA regular season title and a 1 seed going into the tournament. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Jamie Zastapool. We'll be back with more of our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads postgame after this break on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day. Is proudly brought to you by on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen. 1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
At Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it.
Name it.
We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
That's kind of a Mardi Gras night tonight here at Century as they're still celebrating. They're still loitering around as Todd Darmer's back alongside Mackenzie Quintus, Aaron Wald, as we put a wrap on our coverage tonight as Century's victorious 3-0 tonight over Minot High. Patriots win 25-16 and then 25-20 in sets 2 and 3. To finish the regular season 17-1 in conference play, Patriots take a 28-2 overall record into the WDA tournament, and Minot High will finish 13-5 in the conference. They lock up the number 2 seed, and they'll take a 19-12 overall record into the WDA tournament. So, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads postgame show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads, your postgame headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com. All right, before we get to some of the particulars here, Mackenzie, I guess we found out one thing. The Patriots have some grit and they have some resiliency, and they definitely bounced back as one of our keys to the game that we brought to you early is how are they going to react from having a conference loss the other night?
Yeah, definitely. They, like we talked, probably didn't like that feeling of losing, and I don't blame them. That's not fun. And then it's senior night, their last night on their home court. They weren't going to let Minot High do anything for them tonight.
Yeah, they just came out so strong in that first set. It just kind of set the tone for the entire night. And then you get the Canes and the grandmas and the grandpas and the gray hair in the stands in the senior night.
Yep.
And, yeah, it was over.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, a couple things to take care of here. First up, it's our move of the game, brought to you by Spas Etc. And at Spas Etc. in the capital city, you find a massive inventory of the next level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game room, or game for your rec room. It's Spas Etc. and they bring you tonight's move of the game. Well, there's a couple of these, but this one was in crunch time, in the red zone, in set 3, and we'll just say it was the Heinley smash.
Yeah, it was a smash, all right. This one... Oh, man, that's so good.
That thing was going straight down by the time it, just take a gander at that again as Pineley just winds up and just punishes that thing.
That's what, I mean, that was I think that was inside the 10-foot line.
It was. you can the float serve and then the overpass. Yeah, it's certainly inside the 10-foot line. Yeah, there's your Spas Etc. move of the game tonight. Again, Spas Etc. massive inventory, next level sales team. Perfect spa, sauna, game for your rec room. It's Spas Etc. bringing you our move of the game tonight. All right. Boy, we couldn't close out the night without mentioning, that's the wrong graphic. Look at that. I'm going to get the right one pulled up here as, good thing I recognize that. I would start talking about the wrong dang games, but all right, I'm batting 0 for 2. There we go. Okay. Big night of football on Friday nights here on the PSP Network. You can get your app, PSP Plus. You can download that from the App Store. And you can subscribe and tune in and watch Central Cass and Minot North. 2A football on Friday nights. And then Century and Legacy will do battle for a right to get to the Dakota Bowl. Congrats to Coach Clements and the Legacy Sabres picking up their first ever playoff victory. And now they're looking for that first berth into the Dakota Bowl. Century looking to get back there again and have a chance for a state title. But then on Saturday, you got Velva Drake, Animus Garrison, and Langdon area. As that one should be a doozy. A rematch of last year's state semifinals that Velva won on their home field. Now Langdon's at home. And Velva, by the way, the defending state champions, looking to get back to the Dakota Bowl and defend said title. There's your action on PSP Plus over the weekend. Couldn't be more thrilled to bring you those 3 semifinal contests and North Dakota High School Activities Association football this weekend on PSP Plus. All right, last thing for us. Hey, let's talk about Abby Foss a little bit. Obviously, 1,000 assists is a big number, but just kind of a stat sheet stuffer tonight. And I almost said it was quiet. I mean, 17 assists, 7 kills is number 2 on the team tonight. She ends up with a couple aces, blocks, digs. I mean, you name it. It was just kind of a rounded play tonight for Abby Foslin, the senior.
Yeah, she's just an incredible player all around. Like you said, she does it all, from digs to blocks to hitting the ball, serving, and then, of course, like her incredible setting. I mean, she's just so talented.
Yeah, here's one of those aces tonight for Abby, as she is your MVP of the contest, MVP at Sport Clips. They keep you looking your best. You can check in online with the hairstylist today. Foslin, 2 aces, 7 kills, 17 assists, 4 digs, and 2.5 blocks. That is a stat sheet stuffing night there for none other than the senior Abby Foslin. She's your Sport Clips MVP of the contest tonight. All right, I think that's it.
Oh my gosh!
What happened?
Another season.
The volleyball season concludes for us on the PSP Network, but we hope you've enjoyed our wall-to-wall coverage. Some nights we had 4 or 5 WDA volleyball games every single week, it seemed like. So we are thrilled to bring this into your living rooms each and every night, and we hope you enjoy it as well. All right, that'll put a wrap on it tonight. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, including our post-game sponsors tonight, as always, Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads. Planning Team helping clients work towards financial freedom, and Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. You can order online at shotscrossroads.com. And, of course, within that post-game, you had your Spas Etc. move of the game tonight and your Sport Clips MVP of the contest. All right, fans, that'll do it from Lynette Olson Gymnasium for the action tonight. For Aaron Wald and Mackenzie Quintus, Todd Domries signing off and saying congratulations to the Patriots. They win this one 3-0. They're your number 1 seed for next week's WDA Girls Volleyball Tournaments in Mandan. All right, fans, thanks for joining us. And until next time, so long from Lynette Olson Gymnasium at Century High School.
proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at